This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
Every night is like a daze, but oh, I feel embraced as I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken.
Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to the Battles of Glory Championship. I am Sudden Death, and I am joined once again by my man Crosby. How you doing, sir?
I am doing very well today, Jake. Excited to get some matches in today. It's a best of 3 today. We got Cyan RS versus D2R Mystic head-to-head in this semifinals match, number 1. And yeah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. Been playing a lot of games, just chilling, waiting for these matches to start. Again, it'll be D2R versus
Yes, sir.
SRS. And Sunday, so some people asking in the comment section, it will be Euphoria versus USSR. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket right now. This is the semifinals. And, you know, we're going to figure out in the next couple of days who's going to the finals. And then after that, you know, we'll see who the champion's going to be. That's at least how it works. You know, it's like 2 + 2 = 4. D2R Mystic versus Cyan RS will be tonight, like we've already said, guys. It is a best out of 3. And then Euphoria and USSR will be in a best out of 3 Sunday, so stay tuned for that match. If you're new here, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell so you get notified when we do go live. And if you are you're not new here and you haven't rung the notification bell yet, you definitely should ring that notification bell. You can ring it with a hammer, you can touch it with your finger, whatever you're into, man. You can click it with the mouse, depending on your platform. And you know, like I said, yeah, definitely recommend doing that. Guys, with that being said, we're going to take a look at the stats image between both of the teams right now, and then I should be getting into the match shortly. Team comparison between Cyan SRS and D2R Mystic here. D2R's got some commanding stats over SRS. I mean, just look at the matches ratio, 4.18 compared to their 0.95 match ratio. And D2R and SRS have played a lot of matches respectively. I don't know, just looking at the graph, D2R has played a few more matches. It does appear to be the case. So you played a few more matches and you have a much higher win ratio. That is definitely kind of, you know, again, stats don't tell the whole story when it comes down to a match, but it is definitely a good sign. You could be taking a W and even have a slight advantage over the team. Now you could make the argument that D2R has played a lot of newer teams on the scene, but of course if you've been following the D2R for any length of time, you know that is not necessarily the case. They usually can put up a great fight versus a good team or a new team. So I think SRS is going to have it cut out for them, but I'm sure they've been practicing and they are prepared. Been watching them warm up and they are looking really, really good. Dane is playing for SRS and Gramps is the top player for his team. D2R right there. I'll leave the stats image up for a little longer, guys. Something that's really interesting, though, is that the kill-death ratio is actually very close between both of them. D2R leads slightly by 0.131 on average, but Cyan RS is right below them at 1.29. So the average kills that teams get in each match is definitely a lot closer. It just doesn't appear that your, SRS at least is getting the W at the end of the rounds. Usually some closer rounds, just barely not crossing the finish line. Again, I think it's going to be a close game for both of these teams. Again, stats don't tell everything. SRS is looking pretty good in the warm-ups right now. They are looking pretty good. And I'll be interested to see how many people use the dynamic crosshairs. I had the dynamic crosshair set right now. I know Crosby and I were using them a little bit during the community event. And I gotta say, I felt like I was doing better with the dynamic crosshairs than I was. So that's something I find to be really, really interesting. Guys, Crosby,
yes, sir. I agree.
FYI.
Oh no, Discord.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes it be that way, but I think we're all Gucci right now. Chat, how y'all doing today? I see you there. Oof, Mag, Lord Wolf. Oh, never mind. It's just Lord. Skull, Lloyd, Zach Panda. What's up? What's up? Mind Boom, Slothy. I see everyone in the chat. Yo, Alex Kazam.
In here.
What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? USSR's gonna win. Jeez, wrong match, dude. Yo, Kryptonite. Or no, wait, actually no, that's 24K Ford Assault saying, hey, Kryptonite. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well today, my dude. Excited for these matches, like I mentioned earlier. I can't wait to see who takes map number 1 and by what margin. That's something I'm really interested in seeing. And like Jake mentioned, dynamic crosshairs, are they the new wave? Or are they discovered, a long time ago and we're just rediscovering it for the very first time since then? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Wadu, I see you there. Sad Wadu, what's up, mate? Wadu, heck. That was one too many Wadus. But yeah.
You guys have to let me know, actually, if you want me to turn off the dynamic crosshairs in stream. When we go ahead and hop on over, you guys can tell me if you want that or not. Just depends. You're watching the spectating. I'm fine with either way. You guys just let me know and I can change it up. What's going on, Jalen? We see you in the chat. Thank you so much for dropping by. Match should be starting here in just a few minutes, so stay tuned for that, guys. Again, we have Cyan RS versus D2R Mystic coming up here. Watching the warm-ups right now. Again, people here in the room. D2R will be starting out on the T side. SRS is starting out there on the CT side. So you do get the CT advantage to start out with. And of course, if you're on that CT side to start out with, you want to play probably a little more aggressive because D2R is going to be on the T side. We do see D2R typically play a little more aggressive on the T side. We've talked about it before. Depending on the team you're going up against, you want on the CT side, that is, you want to play more of an aggressive T side. And usually, in most cases, like 98% of the time, you want to play an aggressive T side, especially to start. Because if you allow those CTs to set up on the head glitches for too long, they're going to get up there on their head glitches and they're going to lock the area down. It's going to be way more difficult for the T team to be able to break those head glitches and those locks on their bomb site. Keep it static. Yeah, if you guys let me know, you want to keep it, you can actually just let me know right now. Like if you guys already know, I see Solomon right there, man. Keep it static, man. Takes. All right, man. I got you. I got one vote there for keep it static. Turn dynamic off, and it appears turn dynamic off is what people want to do. So I will go ahead and do that. Just right now, we'll just keep it the way it is.
Untaxed. I see you there. Yo, how you doing? Something about Dora the Explorer. I don't know what that was. Give me discount code for G Fuel. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you.
Easy. Oh,
we got you.
We got you
Use code
100%, man.
esports mobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. Tub shakers, Jake and I keep saying, namely Jake though. But if they had G Fuel underwear, man, you could use it on that. Unfortunately, they don't, but that's okay. You can use it
on pretty much everything else,
shakers,
clothing wise. If you're looking to get a pair of a hoodie, a hat, I need some headphone plates. They got these sweet on my Turtle Beach here. I want G Fuel headphone plates. They should totally team up with Turtle Beach to do that. I would absolutely love that for it to be able to happen. Yeah, Gamma Labs, just you can credit me with the idea. You don't have to. I just rather have them. You don't have to credit me, but you can just put them out there. I would 100% buy those. Once again, guys, code is esports mobile for 10% off anything there on gfuel.com. Code esports mobile gets you 10% off anything on gfuel.com. While we're waiting for the matches to start, I don't know if you guys know or not, but you can follow us on Twitter and retweet a tweet, and you'll be entered to win 5,000 gold inside of Forward Assault. That's all. That's all you have to do. Follow us on Twitter, okay, and retweet the tweet talking about 5K gold. We're announcing this week's gold giveaway winner tomorrow in 1 day. So Eastern Standard Time. I understand if you live in like Japan or something like that, it is already Saturday, but it'll be Saturday Eastern Time. Typically around Pacific Time. I would say 9 a.m. Pacific Time to 12 p.m. Pacific Time, somewhere around that time. Early mid morning. At start of the afternoon is typically when the winner is announced, but you still got plenty of time to do that. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter at esports_mobile. I do recommend turning notifications on so you do get notified when we tweet about everything, but especially about the gold giveaway. Next time we tweet out a tweet saying, hey, this is the next giveaway tweet, all you gotta do is retweet to enter. You'll be able to retweet and enter that tweet. And like I said, retweet that tweet, and you're entered to win 5,000 gold. Easy as that. You'll be tagged on Twitter, and you'll be getting 5,000 gold directly deposited into your account. I can't complain, to be completely honest. I cannot complain. It's incredibly easy, guys.
That being said, do y'all know what we're playing for here? Because I do. 12 teams participating in the championship series right now. Battles of Glory in partnership with G Fuel and Blaze Games, Omega Racing products as well, Game King, and a whole bunch of awesome products that we're going to be throwing your way if you do end up winning $1,000 in cold hard cash, as well as a whole bunch of unique in-game skins, G Fuel energy drinks. Also, I kind of skipped over the unique in-game skins, but you don't get them anywhere else. If you win, if you're the winning team, the number one crown champions, that's it. You're the only team that has it. No one else in the game will have those skins. Not even the devs, not even us. No one, just you. That's really cool. And I see a lot of people in games that actually are like, where can I get these skins? And I'm like, sorry, dude, you gotta be number one. That's the way it goes. Anyway, quick little rant there.
You talk so fast, holy man. You should wait till the matches start.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I'm just saying, if you like fast talking, we definitely gonna kick it up a little bit here. I try to slow it down a little bit, but I'm feeling
it's a G Fuel, man. The G Fuel just keeps going.
It's a G Fuel, and I got energy now from being down with the flu, like down for 2 weeks straight. I was pretty much unable to do anything. And I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready. These matches are going to be absolutely insane. Looking forward to getting into them. We're about to go for the restart. Both teams are in here. It is going to be loads of fun. Then we have SRS versus D2R. Take a look at the stats once again for those of you that are just joining right now. Here is the stats between both of these teams that will be playing today. D2R Mystic versus Scion RS. I think we're getting into the flip right now, and we're starting the restart. We'll go ahead and hop in here soon. D2R will be on the T side. SRS will be on the CT side. I'm waiting for the live confirmation, and we'll go ahead and
Alex, he's like Alex Kazama is like SMH. The skins are mine, dude. But yeah,
Skins are mine.
these two teams are playing for, like we mentioned earlier, $1,000 cold hard cash, unique in-game skins no one else gets except the winning team. G Fuel energy drinks, energy products as well, super awesome there. GT Omega racing products. Game King glasses, gaming glasses, 60k gold for the first ranking team, 40k gold for the second ranking team, and 20k gold for the third ranking team. So a whole bunch of awesome prizes, got some gold mixed in there, got some awesome products as well, and 1,000 gold, or not 1,000 gold, rather $1,000 cold hard cash. That's incredible. That's incredible. These two teams going head to head right now. We got D2R Mystic and Cyan RS going in for the first round of the semis right now. Let's get into it.
Let's do this, guys. Here we go, hopping right into game. If you need me to turn the game sound up or down, just let me know in the comment section down below. I have it slightly higher than normal. I feel like the game's just been like the main volume set's been turned down slightly, but if you want me to turn it up or if it needs to go down, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'll fix it quite quickly. There's a 45-second delay on the stream, just FYI for everybody, so you will have to wait about 45 seconds for that kick or the volume change to kick in. If you guys want me to change it, just let me know. Again, up or down. Here we go. Watching Wild, and he's moving up here towards this A site. Nobody's been dropped yet. We're about to hit the minute 30 mark here on the clock. CTs are set up pretty nice, to be completely honest. Two right here on A, and one hanging towards mid can easily help out on the A side. Grams is the first to strike. Another player tagging up over there on the left side. The Detroit team is deciding to back up. Overload, a new player playing here on the side of D2R. Approving's also new here on SRS. Like to see some new faces in here. Screamy comes from behind and drops down Overload. He's going to be screaming about that a little later on. B cries, crying out over here. It gets dropped by Godsapes coming outside of deck. The bomb hasn't planted, of course, here on B. Karen trying to stay up on top of balcony, jumping around. You're going to get dropped right there by Wild, and Screamy coming from behind. The last pull left alive here on the SRS side. Lands a nice little shot there on top of Wild, and he's got to watch coming player from back, and a player here on deck as well. Nice little headshot there from Ricky. That was a tricky angle to get him at. That's to be the first round going to D2R.
Yes, sir. First round going to D2R Mystic, indeed. And of course, first round, pistol round, got to get that out of the way. After that, you know, it's someone's game. You gotta make sure that you're, of course, winning rounds. And even if you have to end up saving rounds, you know, saving guns, saving XYZ weapon, it doesn't matter. Sometimes that's the way it goes, and sometimes that is exactly what you got to do. You got to also buy out at certain times. It depends on what round it is. It depends on how much cash you are actually accumulating. And right now, there's a whole flurry of kills right here, and it does look like it's looking like this round W will belong to Team D2R Mystic, as we have one player right now alive for Cyan. And it does look like that is going to be Approvings. And Approvings, I don't think they bought anything, so that's typically how it goes. The first round, whoever wins that will typically, get some better weapons, and then the other team will typically, maybe get a weapon or two, but most of the time they're going to end up going with pistols, just for eco, making sure that they can indeed come back that third round and get the guns that they, are probably going to end up using for the next round or two if they do end up winning. It's a tricky thing. Third round, you typically see the CT team come back a little bit more, but we're going to have to wait and see as we get this third round underway. It looks like we're going to have Gramps as well as most of the other players on this roster for the D2R Mystic side pushing up towards A Palace. It does look like that indeed. Kaio, though, takes Ricky out, getting that first frag of this round. Round number 3, Walden responds, though, taking out Screamy. Walden takes out Kaio in response to that team kill. Overload takes out one player there, rather, making it 2v3 as bomb is planted on the A site, as well as a smoke, making things a little bit more obscure. Approvings takes out God Snipes. Another trade going down there. Wilden taking out B Cry. Crying just a little bit too much there, too loud. Gramps and his teammate Wilden putting down some shots, taking out Approvings with the help of, God Snipes. Taking this round, going into round number 4, we got D2R Mystic leading 3-0 over Team Cyan RS.
And indeed, and like I said, Crosby, it's not a huge surprise you've seen D2R go up 3-0 just yet. As you're just starting the match. No need to go full buy when you're on eco. They're not, you're not gonna have to force a full buy. D2R's not gonna do that. And right now, cash should start evening out here for the SRS side. As long as you don't have any of those pre-match jitters or those beginning of match jitters, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them get a round here. Quick trade coming back here by B House, and Ricky's playing down here with his pistol. I think he's just got pistol, no primary weapon either. He's going to be moving there, maybe going for the one taps. Gramps has pulled out the op, finds Approving's back there. It's an approving shot from him. He's coming up. He's thrown down the op and picked up the foul. Bomb has it planted in a 2 versus 2 situation. Smoked outside of deck, isolating B House off. Walden taking his time. KO getting a big kill there on Gramps. Walden comes around, stays up, Wild's out, Screamy there. It's now a 1 versus 1 situation. Kyle gonna come up here trying to try to KO Wilden. Reloads. Got a nice position here. Still has plenty of time. A little bit of warning shots, some blind fire there. Gonna peek around. He got a good idea where he's at. Wilden's gonna play smart here, move out here towards the deck, and we'll come around here. And he's just played the bomb. KO's gonna have to back out. Wilden might try to come down here and get the kill as he comes around. He is gonna try, definitely, but the bomb's ultimately gonna take both of them out. It's 4-0. Detour leads by 4. We'll see what SRS responds with as we move into round number 5.
Indeed. Taking a look at the leaderboard right now, the scoreboard, we got Wilden at the top of the leaderboard for D2R Mystic. On the other side of things, we got Screamy, 4-4. You know, not too hot, but, you know, as expected, if you are on the CT side, we do expect maybe one more round to go into D2R's favor, but you know, we do have taken a look at the cash situation right now for SRS. If they haven't bought out already, because I don't exactly see everyone's POV here. If they haven't bought out already, then they're definitely saving for another round to buy out, I would assume, the next round. But actually, as trades go down, Ricky and Scream, as well as Karen, are able to take out D2R Mystic members right there. 2v2 right now as Ricky falls to Approving's foul. And I do believe this will be the first round that SRS is able to get if they can make sure that the T player isn't pushed up too much or able to get the bomb. Got Gramps at an interesting spot over here, looking over the double doors mid. It does look like he's trying to bait a few players, and that does indeed work. Getting a tag right there, a shot, and tagging that player. Not able to do anything else apart from that. Looking to see if he can get some information. Not able to do much other than just kind of chillax and possibly take this one-on-one engagement. He is down to 43 HP, and I do believe the other player on the other side of the wall over there is at full health. 24 HP for Gramps. Not much he can do here except maybe just get that one tap. He does indeed get that one tap.
Unbelievable.
B-Cry, my dude, that is an oof in the chat. Can I get an oof in the chat, please? 1v1, 29 seconds left. Damn, I thought SRS had this in the bag. Don't count him out, though, yet. Gramps picks up bomb. He is very weak right now. He is one shot, 24 HP to his name. On the other side of things, we got Approving with the foul, 75 HP to his name. Will he smell this rotation? He does indeed smell it out. Gets Gramps.
Well played by Approving.
Well played.
Very
Definitely.
well played. I was going to say, it's kind of a misplay from him shooting out Palace exit, because I gave Gramps his position, and I knew he was going to be able to rotate over towards A, but actually thinking about it, you know, after just seeing that in retrospect, might have been on purpose. Give away your position, he'll go ahead and rotate towards A, and you'll have the easy shot across towards balcony. The only thing he had to risk, though, is would he have gone towards the back here towards B columns. Yes, like 6 and 1/2 dozen in the other, but ended up paying off there. First round on the board for SRS, and as I say that, SRS strikes first. Karen goes down actually after taking down Ricky. Godsnights backs up with that trade. T's are swarming this B site as a smoke grenade is isolated back here by B columns and right up here by B house. Multiple frags going off and ultimately taking down one of the CT players. KO staying up, finds a shot there on overload. 2 players of life here on the CT side. Make that now 1 up on the CTs, 3 up on the T's. They're coming back behind. Screamy's trying to find Wilden, but Wilden's going to double up with the foul and put another point up on the board there for his team. It's 1-5. They lead by 4 here on the D2R side.
Yes, sir. Indeed, 1-5 as we go into this next round. If we take a look at the scoreboard once again, Wilden still top of the leaderboard for his team. D2R Mystic 11-4. On the other side of things, we got Approvings at 6-5. Definitely not going in favor of Cyan RS at the moment. But you know, in terms of kills, it's not too spread apart. Apart from Wilden, of course, who's at 11-4. But you know, down the leaderboard, it's more or less even. We got Gramps at 7-4, Kaio at 6-6 now, moving on top of Approvings for the top leaderboard on SRS. But apart from that, it's more or less the same. 6-3, Godsnipes, Ricky 5-4, Overload 1-6. SRS side, B-Cry is at 1-6, Karen 2-7, Screamy 5-6. So as you can see there, kills relatively even apart from the top fraggers on both respective teams. And you know, it sometimes it comes down to kills, other times it counts only when you're actually, playing the game mode, right? Diffuse, right? If you end up, playing to the actual game mode as opposed to just kills or in addition to kills, it could, make that win possible. And right now, it's looking a little grim for SRS, of course, but they might just try and get another round or two here before the side flip and then turn it up to 11th setting maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's something that you hate to see if you're a Cyan RS player, right? But teamwork sometimes will prevail. Especially in situations where you feel like you're backed up in a corner. We're gonna have to wait and see, like I mentioned though, and I think this round could be the pinnacle round for this side, as we have a man advantage right now with a minute 30 in favor of SRS. And as I say that, Overload takes that down to a 4v4 right now. I do think, actually, he does indeed fall, so it's a 3v3, so it's very, very close. Unfortunately for SRS, GodSnipes takes B-Cry out with the off shot. I didn't catch that shot, but gets traded almost immediately there. Bomb is down on the B-bomb site. Karen pushing up, not able to do too much damage there as Gramps takes Karen out. 1v2, this is a tall order for Team SRS. Kaio getting a kill there, but not able to get the other kill. Unfortunately for SRS and Kaio, D2R Mystic are leading yet again 1-7 as we go into this next round.
Kaio, if he had just pulled off the trigger for a second and reset, he might have been able to get that last kill on Gramps. I believe was remaining D2R player there, but decided to just keep firing and wasted all the shots and also had his gun kicked up towards the left side of the screen. Is what it is. Just those small little things that you can do that could drastically change the way the match goes. Gramps pushing up here quite aggressively, bomb in hand. Gonna see an altercation right here. Sees the frag come in. He's gonna get dropped by KO though. And KO's gonna dump up the foul over the top of Overload, and B-Cry is now gonna watch his sight as a player approaches him on the right. He sees him, grabs a couple of hit markers on him, and be able to give up valuable information. Go ahead and get him over there. Karen and teammate up here inside a B house realize there's a player here on B gonna come out through smoke, which is isolated that B house, and a nice little backstab there on GodSnipes. Screamy coming around, finding Wild, and now in a 4 versus 1, and actually it's all wrapped up here as B-Cry finishes off Tricky Ricky there. It's 2-7. They put another point up there on the board. Well played there by SRS as we move into round number 10. We'll see what they can come out here with. Really? You want to see them start putting a couple more points on the board? You're on the CT side. There is that slight CT advantage. All the maps are slightly CT advantage. Had that slight CT advantage to it. But it's that CT confidence I think you get. There's just that. Not necessarily the map is really drastically CT sided. There's just that little bit of slightly CT sided. Of course, you see on the head glitches. You wait for the T's to come to you, but there's that CT mindset you get. There's just a confidence you get being on that CT side. It helps out a lot, but you definitely want to try to use it and get a couple points up there on the board. You're just down 7-2. Try to go into flip maybe 8-4. Best case scenario, honestly, would be 7-5 here. Screamy's first to strike over there on top of Wild, and Ricky comes out, Gramps comes out too, firing multiple shots, and a frag going off. Smoke has now been dropped over the top of the A site, and I don't know why the CTs are not starting the rotation right now. Ricky's going to watch the Palace side as a bomb's going down right behind A columns, and the CTs are all hanging back here towards B site and deck. I don't know what they're doing. B-Cry gets tagged up and ultimately dropped there by Overload. The Overload bullets going back, they just couldn't handle it. Approving gets a nice shot over there on top of GodSnipes, and this is going to be tight, ladies and gentlemen. 2 players right down here, right coming A ramp. Approving helps out his teammate as he baits out Overload. Gramps gonna come here and backstab. Ricky is playing trickily once again right inside here. Palace, they got to go. The bomb is taken down. They don't have too much more time. Approving's at the headshot on Ricky. Unbelievable. Karen's gonna defuse this bomb. Gramps trying to prevent that from happening. Trying to find the bomb. What is going on? The bomb's gonna go off. Gramps doubles up there and a headshot on Approving's, and it's gonna be 8-2 here for the D2R side. Well played by them. I mean, you were so close, but you just choked there at the last second.
That was so freaking close. Gramps, of course, the X Factor. The man, the myth, the legend, that is Gramps. Everyone in the chat, I see what y'all are saying. Nah, it's just sometimes you play and it just doesn't go your way. Of course, Jake mentioned being on the CT side. You might just go down a few rounds. You might be able to scrape by and get a few rounds if you're on the CT side, but typically you will end up going into the side flip, on the loser side, but that's okay. That's okay, of course, because, you still got rounds to go. Overload takes out one of the players on the opposing team. Wilden takes out Screamy right there, making it a 2v4. Bomb is planted on the B-bomb site. It looks as if they're just going to end up swarming, and Gramps and crew take out the remaining players of the SRS lineup right there, making their lead a little bit more now going up this next round. They are leading right now 9-2. This is going to be a tough one, boys. This is really going to be a tough one if you are an SRS fan. If you're a D2R Mystic fan, of course, you're already bootstrapped in there waiting for this this side W, but we're going to have to wait and see as we have Gramps pulling out that op. Is he able to get that shot off? No, he's not. He knows indeed that that was a 1 in a million chance to get that shot there. Not able to clutch up there. That's okay. That's okay, as his teammates are still falling around him, though, making that a 5v3 round count. Or, sorry, not round count. Player count, as I think Gramps is trying to inch forward towards the top of Palace, seeing if he can get any players, any stragglers. Not too overzealous. Gramps gets approving. That was an incredible flick shot right there. Man, I don't know what I just saw, but Gramps taking out one of the players up top. But just like that, Kaio comes back and says, hey, Gramps, I got you, man. And just like that, Kaio taking the W, as well as his teammates right now, put in the backpack to his name. Kaio is at 16-10 right now. He is the lobby leader right now in terms of kills. Very well played by Team SRS right there. They're now 3 rounds, maybe closer to this W. We're going to have to wait and see here as we go into this next round.
Very impressive performance there from KO, getting a 4K last round. I mean, thus far, he's the MVP on his team, sitting up there at the top of the scoreboard, 16-10. Actually, he's the only one positive. B-Cry is negative by 10, 1-11. Really, if you have that player step up there, B-Cry gets a couple kills, this whole score could drastically change. It could easily get a lot closer. Screamy also struggling a little bit. There's B-Cry getting a kill there on God Snipes inside of B-House. They don't know there's a CT player right behind them. What's going on? Overload gets one, goes for another, gonna make him up with the triple on top with a knife. That's gonna be a 2K gold giveaway coming up a little after this, ladies and gentlemen. And he's gonna get 3K right there in the pistol round. They had no idea who was behind them. Just overloaded them with kills. Just overloaded them with his presence.
Jeez.
Unbelievable right there. Detroit taking the first round from the flip on the CT side. At this point, do you force a full buy on the side of SRS? I mean, you are 2 rounds away from match point, 3 rounds away on the D2 side from taking the W. Do you force that full buy here? We'll have to wait and see. Screamy with 0 catch. It does appear that they are forcing a full buy. Nobody's able to save here. They're forcing the full buy by getting this win there on the flip. I mean, that was a really important round there for SRS to get. They're just not able to pick it up. 2 players going down over here on the right side of the map. Approvings and KO both respectively, moving up here through Palace. CT's all spread out over towards B, but they're beginning to slowly close in on this A side. They got a good idea where he's at. Ricky's going to call. There's a couple players over there inside of Palace, tagging him. Multiple tags, actually. He's going to be very, very low. Godsnipes getting the assist there on Approvings. And also, B-Cry going down to the hands of Godsnipes, doubling up there with the 8-9-1. Gramps finishes off KO with a nice KO to him. And it's going to be 11-3 as we move in here to round number 15. This round is almost over, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you gotta do something big here on the SRS side.
Massive.
You don't want to. I mean, yeah, massive indeed. You don't want to start the comeback at 12 points. You don't. You gotta start that now. If you're gonna do something, you gotta go now. But they're just not looking like they're gonna be able to do something. Again, just taking a look at it. I mean, B-Cry 2-13 and Karen 6-12. Just not helping out being down there so far at the bottom.
Wow. And B-Cry, oh my goodness, B-Cry and Godsnipes trading kills right there. Teammates falling behind them. Karen, though, takes out Godsnipes in retaliation, making it a 3v3. Is Overload taking out Screamy? 3v3, minute 34 left in this round. And if D2R Mystic does ultimately overpower Team Cyan RS this first round, this first match, that'd be okay. It's not the ideal outcome that Cyan would hope for, but it is a best of 3 matchup, so it wouldn't be the end of the world there. But of course, you want to try and get more rounds and ultimately get a W. It's looking like, unfortunately for Cyan, it's not looking like it's going to happen. It really isn't looking too hot for them. Gramps 17-6, shooting up the leaderboards right there. It's something that's really, really tough. It's something that's really, really tough. Sometimes teamwork, communication, something just isn't clicking. And, Team D2R Mystic are the, arguably the champions, in terms of using those chemistry weaknesses, I guess you would say, or gun skill weaknesses to their advantage. They really are. I don't know what else to say. Kaio, top fragger for Cyan right now, fallen 4v4. If you're a Cyan fan, you're definitely rooting for them, you know. But you can't argue it's a tall task for them. Right now, they're falling like flies as Overload, Gramps, and Wilden take out a player respectively. And just like that, you know, Team D2R Mystic wins that matchup right there on Arid, 13-3. Congratulations. As we go into this next matchup, we're going to have to wait and see if, you know, Cyan can turn the tables, turn the tides, and extend the game to map number 3. We're going to have to wait and see, folks. That was a really good game towards the beginning. After that, you know, it's difficult. It starts to snowball, and it's one of those, Forward Assault is one of those games that the better team will typically prevail.
As in most games, definitely. You know, and SRS probably going to make a hoopable roster, or at least changes there for the players that are going to be in there coming into the next match. Crosby should be back here in just a second, guys. You want to see probably a couple changes right down on the bottom of the board. B-Cry came into his own there towards the end, started to get some kills, helping out the team a little bit, but Karen was definitely struggling through most of the match. And same way with B-Cry, do you try to swap them out, or do you keep them? Or, you know, is that one of those things that you just have, you know, pre-match jitters that carried a little too long into the game? Do you give him another chance? If you're the captain, you gotta make a decision like that, and it needs to be a good one. You have a couple subs come in or not? That is going to be a big question there for SRS. In terms of subs for D2R, I don't think you're going to see any subs. Everybody played very, very well on D2R. They looked good. Overall, I think everybody was playing what they're supposed to be doing, and shots looked on point. Centering was great, and recoil control was also great for both of those, or for all the players, that is, on the D2R side. Guys, welcome back. We will be doing the gold giveaway here in just a second, so stay tuned for that. This is a best out of 3, so there's still another round to come, so don't leave just yet, guys. There's going to be at least one more round, maybe 2. So stay tuned for that. Guys, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, but before we do that, I want you to go ahead and start the hashtag spam. It'll be hashtag D2RVSRS. Hashtag D2RVSRS. And add your Forward Assault in-game name. After that, you'll be entered to win 2,000 gold. We'll be choosing one of you lucky individuals here in just a few minutes. Like I said, I have a quick word from our sponsors, guys, and we will be right back. Hey, look what you showed up on my front door. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sudden Death here, and super excited to be unboxing a pair of the Game King gaming glasses today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. The glasses come packaged in a very sturdy cardboard box. After you get that plastic wrap off and slide off the top, you'll be greeted with a black glasses case where the gaming glasses are held. Underneath that is a manual talking about different types of light and rays that the glasses will block. Moving further on into the box, we'll find a nice microfiber cloth with the Game King branding on it. The final thing you'll see is a gray glasses bag with the Game King branding on it as well. Let's go ahead and crack this glass case open and see the glasses themselves. They come packaged in a nice plastic baggie that will protect the lenses while in transit, and it's very easy to slide the glasses out of that bag. If you're wondering what the glasses will make your world look like once you've put them on, here's a quick look. They will put a slight yellowish tint on everything, but this eliminates the blue light that is exhibited from your screens. They're incredibly lightweight and feel good once you've put them on. You won't even realize they're on your head. If you're interested in picking up a pair of Game King gaming glasses, you can do so by heading over to crystalhillglasses.com and choosing out one of the pair of glasses you see on their website. You can use code esportsmobile to get 15% off that order.
I could do way better. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you?
Yo, what is going on, Mobile Sports fans? Welcome back. Thank you to our amazing partners. We cannot do this without you. Gamma Labs, GT Omega Racing, Blaze Games, and GT Omega Racing. Game King Gaming Glasses. Thank you guys so much. I think it's a GT Omega twice, but whatever. You know, big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and thank you to you, the viewer, for all your support. Hope you guys are continuing spamming that hashtag, because we'll be choosing one of you lucky individuals here in just a minute. Or we'll be choosing one of you guys in the chat, which one of you will be the lucky individual that will be winning 2,000 gold. So continue spamming that hashtag. Make sure your Ford Assault in-game name comes right after that hashtag, so you will get your gold quickly as possible. Really, because if we don't see your name, if you type the hashtag, we don't see your name because it's not included, we will ask for it, but we might not see it in the chat. That means you might be just excluded from the giveaway and have to choose somebody else, and that would not be good at all. That being said, guys, we're gonna get about 30 more seconds here to go ahead and continue spamming the hashtag, and Cronsby will be choosing somebody here in just a moment. So we get into the match soon, guys.
Ooh, I see y'all. Y'all are trickling in over here. Second matchup, I see. Vin, what's up, man? Frosty, Mandrak, Merus, I think that's how you pronounce it. Messi, Windows XP iOS. that's a cool username. Windows XP, Pro Sniper, Loyalty, Venom, LCS. What's up, Lil Joda? I see you in the chat. What's up, man? How you doing? Vermo. Vermo
asks, what happens if one of the players' devices dies mid-match? They should be charging their device. That's really that's
dude,
how it is.
Vermo, that's funny. Yo, I think this is the same dude that a while back, I think we pointed out the exact same thing, but Vermo, you share the same username, slightly different spelling. There's an H at the end for the OG iOS dude, using SXC and all the other, clans back then. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, there's another dude named Vermo, and you share similar usernames. And I see Vermo in the chat. What's up, man? Proro, Scott, Acer. I can never pronounce that name. What's up, man? How you doing? No hablo vegetarian. What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Also, real quick shout out to everyone who speaks Spanish in the chat. All you Spanish people, your beautiful faces. ¿Cómo están? Muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros. ¿Cómo están? ¿Ustedes quién creen que va a ganar? D2R Mystic o SRS? Déjenos saber en la descripción, en el chat acá. Déjanos saber. Pero muchas gracias por estar acá con nosotros. Thank you very much for being with us. Crypto noticed me. I noticed you, Windows XP. Corn Forward, I noticed you as well. Kind words go a long way. My dude, you give so many kind words. And yeah.
Guys,
we're almost
with that
ready.
being said, Crosby, do you have the winner in mind?
Yes, sir, I do indeed. Drum roll, please. Congratulations to TL Frosty. Congratulations, TL Frosty. 2K gold, courtesy of a knife. Shank right there. Coming your way. Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. Congratulations on the 2K gold that you have won just now. Congratulations, my dude. Use it wisely.
And indeed, congratulations there. Guys, get any questions for us? You can go ahead and drop them in the comment section down below. Anybody think about getting the Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus devices just came out? Actually got a question here from the Legend Killer 26. He says, what happened if a player rage quit during the finals? His team would probably kick him after the finals match was over, and his team would have a significantly more difficult time winning said match. In terms of what happened to it with Global Esports, it'd be bad. You don't want to do that.
No bueno.
Team's gonna kick you out. Like it's just what's gonna happen. You're gonna rage quit during a match. Yeah, that's most likely not gonna happen either. These are some of the best teams, some of the most professional teams here in the game. You're most likely not gonna see anybody rage quit. Any players leaving the lobby will be because of disconnection, typically, not a rage quit or anything like that. Congratulations once again. I believe you said it was Frosty winning the gold giveaway, guys.
Yes, sir.
The giveaway is now over. We'll be doing another
Frosty
gold giveaway a little later on, so we'll let you guys know when to start spamming that hashtag once again. With that being said, we're getting the round prepared. Stay tuned, guys. It will be coming soon. We at least have one more match tonight, potentially two, depending on how SRS does. We will be coming to Streets. So that'll definitely be an interesting map to be playing on, playing here on Streets. I'm intrigued to see how this goes. I am really intrigued to see how this round will go here on Streets. Different map. You're also, believe, playing on SRS Turf. US West server. That is what they want to play on. So we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Again, I'm intrigued to see how it will be going. Again, playing here on Streets, guys. Let us know your predictions down into the comment section down below. Who do you think will be winning, the T's or the CTs? Let us know down there in the comment section who you think will be taking the W. Also, let us know while you're down there as well who you think will be, what the round count will be. D2R 12-8, SRS 13-10. Let us know, guys. Curious to see what you guys think.
Yo, KP, I see you there. Bring back Waterboy. Sometimes you gotta put Waterboy back into the vault. But who knows? He might make a return someday. We'll have to wait and see. That might happen. Who knows? Panda, I see you there. iOS 12, I think that's how you pronounce it. What's up, iOS 12? Drop my hot pocket. Avatar, I see you. Frosty, congrats, my dude. 2K gold headed your way, like I mentioned, ASAP. Not sure when exactly, but usually in a couple of days. And I just realized, Jake, that you're going around the map. That's actually cool. That's really cool. We haven't used that in a while, have we? Actually, ever have we? I don't remember.
Yeah, I was using the free roam spectate. Taking a look here at Streets. Again, guys, let us know what you think the round count will be. Who will be taking the W? We're getting the round prepared as we speak. Only a couple players left here need to join on the SRS side, and we should be able to get this show on the road, or at least finish. Leave the gas station, because we were once on the road. Just need a little bit more gas.
Quick stop.
Yo, congratulations once again, TL Frosty. Enjoy the gold. Verbo says D2R 13-1. That is quite a prediction right there. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. I would say probably not 13-1, just because SRS did take 3 rounds last time. I think it's probably going to be maybe 13-6, maybe 13-5. That's at least my prediction. I'm not sure who's taking the W though, but I think it'll be 13-5. If SRS comes out swinging, I think it'll be maybe 13-5, 13-6. If not, D3R comes out and plays well, I think SRS is still be going to get 5 to 6 rounds up on the board.
Kryptonips. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that user. Oh, okay. So if you don't know, so of course Jake and I, both of us, we upload and we stream, right? Links in the description below, of course. Go ahead, check us out. So when I stream, sometimes I get people that make usernames, right, and join my matches specifically for that reason. They just want to troll me, right? Usually I'm okay with it. There's this one dude or girl, I don't know. They decided to make a username and join my lobby. Turns out their username was Kryptonips. Just odd. That's all it was.
I love it.
And it cracks me up. It cracks me up because it's so random yet kind of funny that you see that in a username. It's been killed by Kryptonips. Okay. Anyway, long story short, y'all are funny. That's about it. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, Alex with the bold prediction, saying 13-5 round count in favor of D2R Mystic, and he reaffirms this statement with, and I quote, "and that's a fact," end quote.
We shall see. We shall see. Toxic Alex? Question mark? LCS. Gotta add the question mark. Proper grammar. I gotta add the question mark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. Marius, I appreciate it, my dude. GG's in the chat. SRS win. Avatar saying SRS win. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Of course, if SRS does indeed win this match right now, then that means that we will be going the full distance to a game number 3. Because of course D2R Mystic did get the first game W, right? But if SRS doesn't end up taking the game win for this map, Streets, then SRS will be out, and D2R Mystic will be continuing on to the finals.
Indeed.
Gonna have to wait and see who will end up, advancing. Team's almost ready. We do appreciate your patience very, very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for sticking with us. Even if you're here just for a little bit, we do appreciate it. Extra, I see you there, my dude. Have you been here the entire time, or are you just creeping a little bit? That's okay. Yo, Jason, I see you. Simply Kazam. Gotcha, mate. LCS. I don't know what you're laughing at, but I wish I could laugh too. But anyway.
Laughing is good. Laughing is always very good. You need to laugh more in life. Guys, we should be getting the match here started very, very soon. Waiting for one more player here on the SRS side. Guys, if you guys got any questions for us, let us know down in the comment section down below. As we saw last round, D2R pretty much had no issues playing on Arid. They were playing on their home turf, though, the server they do prefer, and not quite sure what that was. I just got a pop-up there on my iPad display. Shouldn't be getting any pop-ups on my iPad display. I just took it away from the train of thought. But again, they didn't really have too many problems on Arid, and as well as playing on home server. SRS definitely needs to switch it up just a little bit coming into this. You're probably going to be starting on the T side. I do believe SRS, because they did start on the CT side on Arid. So if you're on the T side, I think you need to come into it playing hard, playing pretty aggressive, and just get up there in the faces of D2R. I think that's probably the best case scenario for them. Get up in the faces of D2R and just confuse them. Get them off their game first couple of rounds. Get some extra cash invested into your bank account, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Sometime? Thank you so much, man. Do appreciate it, boy.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yo, I see y'all 24K Forward Assault. You've been here since the start of the stream. We do appreciate it, my dude. Sometime as well, saying the same thing. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in. 110 what? You 110% sure that SRS is going to come back? Are you 100% sure, 110% sure that D2R is going to take the W? Okay, Taha says 100% SRS is winning. Gotcha. Okay.
Very, very serious question here from Drop My Pop Pocket.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
I
I'm gonna say it twice. It's so serious. I want to say it. Okay, I have a serious question. What's the recommended amount of dedicated RAM I should have? Should I have? But we'll give you a slide there. Should I have in my Minecraft server? Now that like I said is a very, very important question. You gotta take things into consideration depending on the size monitor you're playing on and all those pixels you gotta render. 32 gigs of RAM is always a good choice there. If you're balling though, go for 64. If you're not on a budget, if you're on a budget, I think 32 gigs of RAM is probably the best way to go. Just go for it.
Yes, sir. Jamal, where's SRS? We're getting the teams just set up right now. Of course, got to make sure that everyone is in the lobby. Just a little bit longer. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Loyalty. I see you. I see you there. Sounds good. Sounds good. In Seed, my dude. Thank you very much for the $1 donut. Appreciate it over here. Very, very much. Thank you very much, In Seed. Thank you for the $1 donut again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jake. Taha. Sorry to cut you off there. Taha. Yes, sir. SRS win. I don't know. We'll see.
We shall see. Thank you so much for the $1 dono. Again, really do appreciate all your guys' support. Match will be starting here soon. Waiting for one more player here on the SRS side. They might actually have to go into a 4v5. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not quite sure why it's taken so long for this player to join. Maybe Mommy took his iPhone. I'm not quite sure. I'm waiting for the confirmation there that he, Mommy took his iPhone. I'm not quite sure.
I was playing, this is a few days ago, or maybe it was a few weeks ago. I don't remember which match it was exactly. But turns out when you say that, it's actually a thing. Sometimes that actually ends up happening. Right? But not in the way that you say it. Sometimes it's like, oh, I gotta go take my dog out real quick because he won't, just be quiet. Something like that. It's a real scenario. And I remember it used to happen a few years ago when I used to play CBs, clan battles, and scrims. It was like, I gotta go take my dog out. I'm sorry, I gotta leave for a minute or two. It's kind of, unfortunate, but it happens. Life happens sometimes. Of course, you can have all the preparation in the world, and life just throws a whole bunch of stuff your way. You gotta dip and dodge and do your best to try and find your path. Little words of wisdom there. I don't know what that was. So many people are saying SRS win. Okay, I can get on that. D2R, of course, being, I would arguably say, the favorites, just purely based on Alex Kazam saying that it's a cold hard fact that they're going to win. But I see a lot of SRS supporters. that's awesome that you got everyone coming out supporting your favorite team. Extra saying SRS win. General Gore saying guess not. I don't know what he's guessing not to, but yeah. KP with the question, how's everyone's Friday going so far? I know personally my Friday is going well. Hopefully your Friday is going well as well. You know, Jake, how's your Friday going so far?
My Friday has been excellent. It really has, and only making it better, you know, to cast some Florida Salt here and hang out with you guys in the chat. Guys, got the fifth player here in the room. I guess Mommy gave him his iPhone back, and we should be able to hop into the match soon.
Do you believe we're almost ready? We're almost ready. As SpongeBob would say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not even gonna try and imitate that. Ooh, okay, a lot of SRS win. Okay. I think we are almost ready to go there. Jake, if you want to go ahead and turn chat off if you don't already have it off. Zach Panda, sometime. I do actually, hold on, let me double check. Live, yes, we are indeed live. Getting this match number 2 on Streets. We got D2R Mystic versus Cyan RS for match number 2 out of a best of 3 in the Forward Assault Championship semifinals in partnership with G Fuel, Energy Formula, Blaze Games, Game King Gaming Glasses, G2 Mega Racing. Let's get into this round. Do you think Wildin does actually start off with that kill on Scream? Coyote responding, though, taking Ricky out for V3 right now as Wildin and Solomon take out 2 SRS players right there. But, you know, Screamy responds, taking out God Snipes with the pistol right there. Minute 20 in this first round left. We got Karen with the bomb towards the back spawn area. Never mind. Gramps takes Karen out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for Gramps. Wildin also contributing a kill there. And just like the last game, we got D2R Mystic taking the first pistol round. This time, they are on the CT side. So we're going to have to see if that is a determining factor or if, you know, Cyan RS can pull out the clutches when they need it as we go into this round number 2.
Indeed. Moving around number 2, Solomon coming out here looking down towards the ice cream truck. And back up, got Tech 9 in hand. Multiple grenades and shots being fired over towards his direction. A couple teammates coming up to assist him. Got one team player right outside towards his right, and another one strafing, jumping down there. Gramps is going to find Screaming out there, and might see Solomon pick out. Scream still up. He can come out wild and find a player back there. It's Karen going down. Bomb has been dropped, and there's 2 T players just back here in the back. Not AFK, but just kind of like chilling. I'm not quite sure what the strat there is. Wait till everybody dies and then sneak out. We will wait and see. Almost like they're AFK. It's Approvings and KO just back here waiting. Again, very interesting strat. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna judge or anything. I'm just I'm curious. Curious to see what the idea behind that was.
Approvings, my dude. Minute left in this round. It looks like Ricky with his volcanic camo right there on the MP5K, just hugging the middle area, I'd say, and T-spawn. The bombs is, of course, really, really close to him, right on his left-hand side if you are spectating him. 42 seconds left. It looks like they're just going to end up huddling towards the back. Rowdy, yes, indeed, Shroud, Approvings, and teammate. It looks like they're just going to end up saving for this second round. A little bit of a, you know, I guess confusing setup, but, you know, who are we to say? You know, this could be some pro tactics that we haven't seen before. And 19 seconds left. It does look like they're just going to chill in the corner for the rest of the round over here. As we take a look at the scoreboard, we have Screamy on the side of SRS going 1-2. And Wildin on the other side of things, top fragment for his D2R Mystic lineup, 4-0, as he takes out yet another enemy right there. And it looks like we got a 2-0 round count in favor of D2R Mystic. Confusing tactics right there from SRS. Not sure what they were doing, saving round number 2, but, you know, sometimes it be that way.
Moving into round number 3, we'll see how SRS plays this. You're on the T side. Why you're playing so not noobly. I didn't want to say that, but yeah, kind of noobly. I don't know. Play aggressive, get up in their faces. I don't understand why you have two players just hanging back here, not doing anything. You're here in the semifinals. I mean, you still have an opportunity to win this, and they almost look like they're throwing it away, man. They're just playing way too, it's not even cautiously. They're just taking their time and not even trying, really. But maybe they're going to start switching it up here and pushing towards this A site. Screamy, bomb in hand, met 27 left here on the clock. Still got a good amount of time. One CT player right out here. Ricky's going to move over here towards the left side and see if anybody's going to opt to move out. Godsnipes coming from behind, see if he can find him back here in T-spawn. I do believe there's one player back here. He finds Screamy and lands a headshot on him. Wasn't Screamy just inside of library? I could have sworn he was. Approving, gonna find Solomon. Godsnipes comes from behind, gonna double up there with the A91, and Grams back here. They're gonna finish off the remaining players. Scream XO, excuse me. Scream XO and Screamy, both playing brothers, maybe? I don't know. Guys, listen to the conversation down below.
That's why. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, I think you're right, Jake. Because they're okay. Scream XO and Screamy. Okay, two separate names, not the same name. Okay, gotcha. All right. Now that we know that, I think they're still gonna try and maybe huddle up like they did in the few rounds before this run, but I'm not sure. Either way, we got Ricky and his teammate taking care of the A-bomb site. Godsnipes gets a godly frag kill right there on Karen and Screamy, but Karen takes out his teammate right before that happens. You know, they're still leading in terms of body count 4-3 for the side of D2R Mystic. It does look like we're going to have yet another confusing tactics from the side of SRS. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but we got two players on the side of SRS that are still up, Kaio and Approvings, as I do believe one player has dropped from the lobby or DQ'd. Not exactly sure there, but Approvings does take out Wild, and Solomon takes out Kaio. We have a 3v1 situation right now. We got Gramps, Solomon, and Ricky against Approvings with a pistol. Not able to do anything whatsoever there. Maybe get a, tag, hit marker there. But apart from that, 4-0 is the round count for D2R Mystic over Team SRS. No bueno. That's about as in depth as I can get there. Not very good for the side of SRS. Not doing too well, and on top of that, a teammate just DQ'd or gets disconnected for XYZ reason. Not sure. I do believe it was Screamy XO. Unfortunate, but they're gonna keep soldiering on, trying to get this W, as we have Ricky taking out an enemy player right there, but gets traded immediately as a few more kills follow. 3v2 right now is the body count. Minute 28 left in this round. Round number 5, that is. Bomb is planted on the A-bomb site. This could be the turning pinnacle right now, as Approvings takes out Solomon, evening it all up 2-2 right now. Godsnipes trying to knife a player right there that is towards the back of the bomb site. Approvings gets knifed by Godsnipes. Gramps ultimately takes that 1v1 gunfight against Screamy and takes him out, not taking any damage whatsoever. It looks like this round count will be extended to 5. We got 5-0. Round count favor D2R Mystic. Yo, 24K, I see you there. What's up, Wayne? Flicked. How you doing?
Thank you guys for coming in here. Is SRS trolling? I don't know. If they'd go ahead and start rolling towards the bomb site a little bit quicker, they might be able to get a W here. We're going to see Solomon comes out quite aggressive, moving up and going to get dropped by KO coming out there right outside of T-spawn. It's a 4v4 situation, and you try to get this SRS player back Jordan in here. Ricky's going to look to release the bar, not going to find anybody. Tag comes back, tries to tag him, but KO's ultimately going to KO him out of the lobby. Godsnipes slowly creeping up here towards Beans, going to be coming down here. Approving's and teammate moving back up here. Going to be going towards A. There's only one player over here towards A right now. Going to see a nice frag kill, doubling up there by Wildin. Wildin with the 2-piece is absolutely insane. Wild's out 2 players there. Screaming coming out of the corner, sees Godsnipes. Godsnipes is totally unaware, sees the player go back and pops a headshot on him. Screaming gonna pop his top leg, soda pop right there. Minute 20 left here on the clock. Wild and standing alive, putting down KO. It's all up to Screaming right now. Can you see his clutch come up from him? We will have to wait and see. Gets tagged from behind, and pre-fired shots coming in here from Wild and over here on top of A site. Screaming in a difficult situation, but still plenty of time here. Gonna come around the corner, got a jump shot. Gonna land a couple shots in Walden, but not gonna be able to drop him. It's 6-0 here, moving into round number 7. Really, SRS just appears to be
Not
giving up, really, just rolling over
yeah.
and taking it. That is really what I am seeing.
Indeed. Jake, if you want to go ahead and turn off the chat, just, so everyone's, not above board. One of those things where you get a little frustrated and stuff said that you don't really mean. But either way, I'm kind of shocked at how like Wilding got that 2K or that 2-piece with the grenade, Anyway, 5v4, of course, in round number 7. 4 players to the side of SRS, of course, not ideal. Definitely manageable for a few rounds. Hopefully their 5th person does indeed make it back in. Gramps takes out Karen mid as Karen was trying to strafe away, but Gramps too good on that AK right there. Approvings takes out Wilden, though, with the help of Kaio, with the M40 sniper rifle right there. God Snipes taken out Approvings, though, with the the A91. Been using that weapon quite a bit now, and it's just a little bit good, if I do say so myself. You see, actually, I think God Snipes and Avatar, I think those 2 pro players are the ones that I've mainly seen that are actually using that weapon. And, it does definitely suit their play styles. 1 player left alive right now. 3 for the side of D2R Mystic, 1 for the side of SRS. Screamy, very tall task, but he does have the benefit of not being spotted. Of course, as I say that, Ricky turns around and does a business right there with the op. Screamy and team not doing too well. They're down 7 rounds to the side of D2R Mystic as we go into round number 8.
I mean, looking at it right now, D2R is poised to go ahead and take the W here and move on to the finals. The match Sunday will be USSR versus Team Euphoria. Should be some great rounds coming up there, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell. Those rounds should be a lot of fun, but anything still could happen. SRS could just all of a sudden come back, but D2R rolling in here, rolling out of sight, almost like the Autobots here with their shotguns rolled out. Screaming rolls a frag grenade right under the feet of God Snipes. He's going to make him trip here. Approving's about to pick out with the bomb, gonna try to find one play, but no, Solomon's gonna solo him out and put him down on the ground, Mon. And Ricky trying to stay up, and he ends up putting down Screamy, all using the shotguns right there as we move in to round number 9. It's 8-0, and that's pretty much all you can do here on that side, going against snipers like that. I think they're all going RFBs right now. This is definitely going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Most of them, they're going RFBs.
Yeah.
Ricky has the RFB out, which is actually a really, really fun gun. I've been using it a little recently, especially in TDMs. It is honestly really fun. Not a big fan of pulling out and diffuse, but when it comes down to TDMs, it is quite a fun weapon to use. Kicks on it pretty cool, and of course, with the semi-automatic sniper rifle, typically 2 to 3 hit markers is going to drop a player down. It's just a load of fun. Ricky going to set up if you're on top of B site. We'll see how SRS decides to play this. A's completely open, and they're going to let them roll in right there and plant that bomb, and they're going to do that. SRS is totally obliged by that. Approving his first strike. I'm putting down the God Snipes with a nice little headshot sniping out there back inside a Barista Bar. Screaming going to move back through library over here, maybe watching T-spawn, see if somebody's going to come around. Gramps has positioned himself back here by A site, going to be trying to find a player. Approving's doubles up there, the AK-47, find a Solomon and another D2R player. Gramps sees a couple players. Fires a couple shots. Try to hit him through the wall. KO's a player. Gramps about to go down. Last player left alive. And we're going to see 1 point there on the board for SRS. 13-0 predictions are now been null. Yeah, good try there, guys. Good try. But,
it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can move it to 13-1. I know you guys do it. It's like, all right, team scored a point. We'll go 13-1 here on the board. Or maybe 13-2 when they score another point. You guys can just go ahead and keep on adding up points. Really, SRS still potentially in this. But it's getting a smaller and smaller chance as time goes on. Really, you need this player to join back. I'm not sure if his device is not working properly or whatnot. He really needs to try to join back. Maybe to borrow his brother's iPhone or whatever it may be to go ahead and get back here in this match. Help his team out. Really do need this. Screaming and Approving's both there on the board. Ricky and there with the Deagle trying to find a player. Screaming's going to come out and put him on the ground. Wildland's going to be screaming about that a little later. It's a 1v3 here on the leaderboard. We're coming out to A bomb site completely open. One player up here on the right side of the CT's. Bombs going down. Shots being fired about Barista Bar. Gramps lands a Kobe nade right on top of him. Approving's going to come and try to find him. And he does. Approving puts Gramps down on the ground. Knocks a walker right out from underneath him. It's 5-4 here once again on the body count board. We're still missing 1 player on the side of SRS. I really wish he would just come in here and try to make it 5v5. You know, it's one of those things, the OCD just bothering me just a little bit, having that slight difference there on the body count. Which that's start of the match, man. I have no idea why it is, but it just does. I was born like this, like the Lady Gaga song. You guys remember that song? Crosby and I were just talking about the other day, talking about some OG songs you used to hear on the radio back in like 2007. We were talking about Disturbia, listen to the Rihanna song. Yeah, that's right. I did listen to myself a little bit of Rihanna back in the day on the radio. Man, that was 2007. With that being said, though, players going down left to right as we move in here to the A side. T's looking like the A side is the place to be going. Grabs is slowly pushing up. You gotta be careful, doesn't get tagged by this frag that's been thrown out. He somehow totally misses the frag, but he just stays there and gets dropped there by Screamy. And that's gonna be another terrorist win here. I guess the Gramps and his team is just gonna give him a little bit of opportunity to get another point up here on the board. Maybe let it tie up. I'm not quite sure. Give him a fighting chance. I don't know. Maybe, because they're missing that one player. They're just going to say, okay, we're going to let you tie it up here. We're going to give you an opportunity for this player to join back, but I have no idea why they would do that. Just take it and get it over with. You saw Provings earlier. He's got things to do, apparently. Supposedly. I got no confirmation on that, but it is what it is. As we say that, we're moving out here into round number 12. We'll see how the Team SRS plays this. Provings with a couple pre-fired shots over the towards the ice cream stand. Godsnipe's going to find a player. Is he hacking using a shotgun? I thought he was supposed to be using a sniper rifle. I'm not quite sure about the chat. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. Karen in here with the Vector, finding Ricky Impressive using the Vector. I say Alex Kazam might drop a like on your video for using that. Proving me here with an SMG, tags a player back there. Gotta watch out, player coming out from behind inside of Library, and boom, look at that sniper shot with the M40, dropping down to Provings. Well played there by Gramps. We go in here to flip 3-9.
Oh, okay, all right. I can't match that, but what I can match is a little bit of a funny thing I just read in the chat. So 24K Gold has a very, very important question for Alex Kazam, right? So he tags Alex Kazam, he tags myself, or he tags Mobile Esports, right? So Alex Kazam responds. He says, "What is it?" 24K Gold /Assault responds, "If a member of D2R quits D2R, the cup skins are removed from his or hers inventory. Yes?" Alex Kazam responds, "No." That's about it. I just thought it was really funny because he's typing in all caps and everything. It's like super like, serious question and everything. It's like, do they lose their skins?
I got a super serious question for you. If a player wins a Super Bowl ring for one team and he leaves that team and goes to another, does his ring get taken away? The answer is no. Like, in case you were confused on that one, he gets to keep his ring. He gets to keep his
part of that team
$1,000 ring. It's part of the team. Yeah, it was part of your history. The stuff we talk about, in school and whatnot. History won't be happening right now because it only happened a couple years ago. But in 100 years, people are talking about, hey man, my grandfather got the Super Bowl ring. It was crazy. It's only worth $50K now. 50K is worth what the equivalent of $20 is today, probably in 100 years, something with inflation, all that crazy stuff. I'm not big into economics or anything, but that's just what I hear. Anyways, getting back into the match right here, players going down here on the SRS side. Karen and Provings both getting shot by D-Draw Wild, and Skimmy comes behind, finds Ricky. There's a tricky play from him. Godsnipe's coming around. He's going to try to snipe a player back over here on his left side. He's going to pop right here, and there he is. Goes down, screaming, getting shot, and he's going to be screaming back all the way over there to respawn. It's 3-11 here onto the point board, and once again, it is still 4-5 here on the body count board. Slightly tweaking my OCD. I'm going to try to look away while we are waiting for the players. If we have just one D2R player come out here, get shot in the face, go down, and just even the body count board to 4 right there, I would just really would appreciate it. It has helped my OCD out so very much. Anyways, that being said, we're moving back in here. Meta50 here left on the board. Godsnipes and teammates throwing out frags over there towards mid-map. And it's Provings and his teammate coming up. We got a sniper rifle in hand. Provings trying to stay up. Gets tagged down to 0. And Ricky's a man to get the kill on him. He coming up with the MP9. Oh, look at that. I haven't seen the MP9 pulled out since the nerf. KO finds Gramps there with the M40, but there's not much more he can do. It's now match point here for D2R. It's 12-3. It has been quite a crazy match. It might be the exact same score as it was last time.
Yeah. Three rounds. SRS was only able to get 3 rounds off of D2R Mystic, and that seems to be the case in this matchup right now. Don't exactly know what just happened there, but someone joined up. Either way, honestly, it's disappointing. It's disappointing from SRS, but I can't say that it's too unexpected. Just purely based off of D2R's track record, of course, Summer Cup champions, and just the general, display of dominance that they've actually been able to show up on stream. Of course, not undefeated, but as of right now, today, they are indeed undefeated. 13-3 is the final round count, and that gives D2R Mystic the 2-0 clean sweep of Cyan RS as they move on to the next round. Congratulations, Team D2R Mystic.
Indeed,
Breathe.
congratulations there. Detroit Mystic will be moving on to the finals versus who? We will have to wait and find out. This Sunday will be the match between USSR. Match is, that is, it is a best out of 3 matches between Euphoria and Team USSR. It should be fun. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, do you have any early predictions for that round? I've seen some people saying they cannot wait for that match. I am definitely looking forward to it too. Let us know. Do you guys already have predictions for it? Are you going to wait till day of to drop the predictions? I'm curious to see what you guys' predictions may be. If you got them, let us know down there in the comment section. If everybody said it was going to be 13-3 for the final score here, you were correct. You need
Alex.
to give me your time machine because I would like to go ahead and use that to go back in time a little bit and switch some things up. Maybe get myself a little bit extra money. And yeah, we'll definitely appreciate that.
Alex Kazam Dev saying 13 my 13-5 prediction, this is quoting him, right? My 13-5 prediction didn't take into account someone leaving. Just saying.
True,
End quote.
true.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
He's not wrong. He's never wrong, guys.
He's
He's
not
never
wrong.
wrong. He's never wrong.
3 knives throughout the match. So yes, 2K gold will be given away, unless I'm incorrect. No? Okay, cool. Yeah, that was of course a little bit underwhelming, especially the second matchup. But sometimes teams can't hang. It's just the way of competition, man. It's the way of life when you're competing at the top level. Of course, I gave up YT, asking Alex Kazam the most important question I've heard all day. Why are you so pro? Of course, he didn't specify pro nab or, pro player. I'm going to go with the side of pro nab because, Jake and I, we're pro nabs at times. Sometimes we're pros. What? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. With that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and start the gold giveaway. 2K gold, courtesy of a few knives that went down in that match. Use hashtag D2RWin for that gold giveaway. Hashtag D2RWin followed with your forward assault in-game name. Go ahead, hashtag D2RWin and your forward assault in-game name to enter in the 2K gold giveaway. Go ahead, spam that in the chat.
Indeed, guys, while you're spamming that in the chat, I want to give some shout outs to our amazing sponsors. First one being Blaze Games. We couldn't do this without them. Like, they literally provided the game, and they're also providing you another opportunity to win some gold. This Saturday, coming up, like, literally in less than 24 hours, we will be announcing this week's gold giveaway winner. Yes, we're 100%, sir. We'll be announcing the gold giveaway winner. 5,000 gold there on the Twitters. All you gotta do is follow us over there on Twitter. Just take your internet feet, walk over there, hit the follow button. If you're not following us already, I mean, if you're not, of course, and go ahead and retweet that tweet. If you haven't retweeted that tweet, I do highly recommend, of course, turn on those notifications. You get notified every time we do put a tweet up, so you can go ahead and hit that retweet button for next week's gold giveaway, which should be starting Sunday. Once again, guys, you still have an opportunity to enter this 5,000 gold giveaway here. I mean, best case scenario, you win 2,000 gold right now and coming up in like the next 2 minutes or so, and then you win 5,000 gold tomorrow. That's 7,000 gold and some good cases that you'll be able to buy with that. As mentioned earlier, at Code Esports Mobile, get your 10% off anything over there at gfuel.com. 10% anything. That would include G Fuel underwear if they had it, but they don't. So you're just going to have to stick with everything else that they got on their website, such as shakers, tubs, 3-packs, 20-packs, shirts, sweatshirts, backpacks, little bags, and all types of stickers. Whatever your heart may desire besides G Fuel underwear, you can pick up over there on gfuel.com and save yourself a little bit of change by using that code Esports Mobile, which will get you 10% off anything over there at gfuel.com. Guys, I don't know about you, but it has been fairly cold where I am located. I mean, unless you live down in like Florida.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of jealous. But anyways, if you do live down there, you might want to consider picking up a hoodie. Or maybe you live down in Florida. Maybe you just want to rock a t-shirt. Whatever the case may be, Mobile Esports does have it covered over there at mobileesports.shop. You can head on over there and pick up some Mobile Esports merch. Of course, you do support us, and you get to rock the amazing merch that is the Mobile Esports merch. Once again, over there at mobileesports.shop, you guys can find all of our merch over there at mobileesports.shop or .store. Guys, you play a lot of games like me. I'm sure you're in this. You're in the stream. You're playing games. You're playing games all the time. You're watching
100%.
Netflix. You're watching Hulu. Whatever you may be into. You may be watching some stuff I'm not even gonna talk about. Whatever it may be, though, guys, your device emits blue light, and you've definitely not got the Galaxy S10 yet, which has a 42% reduction in the blue light that is emitted from your display. Even then, it's still 42% reduction, so there's still 58 that is left there. You can use the Game King gaming glasses to clear that up, guys. These glasses filter out the blue light that is emitted from all your displays, your laptop display, your computer display, and most importantly, your mobile device, which you're playing Forward Assault on. You use these to filter out that blue light. You know, I'd be asking, why do I want to filter out the blue light? I like blue light. Well, no, you really don't like blue light. You might be a little bit uneducated on blue light. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly educate yourself here on the blue lights that is emitted from your displays. Here's the deal. The blue light is emitted from your display, and it can cause you to have worse sleeping problems. It messes up your sleep. And you need to sleep so you can get up and slay in Forward Assault. And of course, you know, some of us do have to just go to school. For those who have to go to school, press F to pay respects there in chat. But you know, you gotta have proper sleep. So by wearing these glasses, it does help you, you know, get sleep, have better sleep. So, you know, if you're staying up until 4 a.m., you gotta get up at 6 a.m. to go to school, you're trying to get that 2 hours of sleep, you know, wear these glasses. It'll help you get to sleep way sooner than if you weren't. And as well, recent studies have shown blue light emitted from our displays causes us to hold on to extra weight. As summer's coming up, you're gonna be rocking those mobile esports shirts out there at the pool. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys can finish that. Think about it. You guys can use that code esportsmobile to get 15% off anything at thecrystalglasses.com. Definitely recommend picking up one of their amazing products. And you know what? When you get back from the pool with that mobile esports shirt on, you might need a place to relax, or maybe you need a place to carry the stuff you took to the pool in. You know, and a backpack is definitely good to carry stuff from the place you were at to the new place you want to be at, that you're going to spend the rest of the day at, or maybe the rest of like for 6 hours. I don't know whatever the case may be, but you know, the backpack, that's what you kind of want to use. Backpacks are always good for that. And again, if you need a place to sit, you know, the GTO Mega Racing gaming chairs are definitely amazing. Or maybe you need a place to put that backpack when you're done using it. You know, give the backpack a chair. You gotta take things into consideration, guys. Backpacks, you know, they need a place to sit too. You can use code esportsmob to get 5% off anything over there at GTOMegaRacing.com. With all that being said, I'm gonna shut my mouth and let Crosby tell you who the winner is. Welcome back, guys.
Dude, I'm just sitting back here just waiting for you to breathe. I don't hear you breathe, man. It's just continuous and it's incredible. With that being said, pardon?
Yes, if you turn the gain up, you probably can.
True. Just the hum, the tone in the background. Anyway, yeah, true. G Fuel keeping that engine running smoothly. As I say that, congratulations to 2K Gold winner. Drumroll, please. Cayenne Film Festival. Congratulations, my dude. 2K Gold headed your way. Thank you very much for tuning in, my dude. 2K Gold headed your way very, very shortly. Congratulations, and use it wisely, my friend.
Indeed, guys. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I got for you tonight. Crosby, got anything else you want to say before we head out?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in today. You know, this would not be possible without your support. Thank you very much. We do what we can, you know, giving gold giveaways every single match, every single stream. There has not been a single stream with Forward Assault that we have not, you know, given away gold. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. And, you know, if you want to get more of our faces, go ahead, down in the description below, check us out. Our links will be down there, videos, YouTube videos, Twitch videos, or streams rather as well. Go ahead, check them out, and give us a follow if that's your thing, a sub, that's your thing as well, you know, Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. That's about it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Jake, back with you.
Definitely a quick little shameless plug right here, guys. I'm getting really close to the microphone to make sure you actually hear this. We're going to get really close and personal, okay? I want to make sure we are connecting at a personal level. I got a video premiering right now. You want to go check that out over there on the channel. Link is in the description down below. Once again, the link is in the description down below. And guys, with all of that being said, that's all we got for you tonight. So that there, signing out. Hey, Crosby as well. We'll see you guys somewhere soon on the internet. Actually, be specific, this Sunday, stay tuned, guys. USSR versus Euphoria. It's going to be a good one. Peace, guys.
Peace.